We're going to transition into what I'm going to only presume is going to be very different territory with the Help Project Volume 1. Just judging off the cover, I don't know exactly what to expect. I could see this being like an electro-pop album. I could see it being a metal, shoegaze, indie pop album. I mean, it's really giving me a lot with the cover, so let's get it. First track is called Wingspan. My wingspan is something like 6 feet, 5 feet, 5'5". Silent Hill 2, you got it. Got it saved. Akira Yamoka. I'm not too sure, to be honest. It was suggested by, I think it was Matthew in the chat. And they didn't really, leave too much context behind it. They just said, hey, can you listen to this? Wow, I'm not expecting those vocal chops. Shout out Colorado. Best state in the United States, even though I don't live there. Don't at me. Yeah, something about this feels very retro in the sound. There's like elements of punk, elements of like surfer rock. There's an artist I listened to recently who this is giving me some striking similarities to, and I of course can't think off the top of my head who it is. I'm gonna try to find it though. Yeah, so I mean, it's just the intro track, but I like what it's doing there. The vocals are very balanced with the instruments. The vocals are a little bit lighter in volume, but I think there is enough like inflection going on into the delivery. Like he kind of like let his voice kind of squeak a little bit in some of those lines he was delivering, and I like it. Yeah, 5-second rule. Eat that Oreo. Oh, that's some nice distortion right out the gate. I will give a warning. We got our first little yellow warning from YouTube. If anything happens to the stream, just be aware that I will be starting a new stream and finishing out the rest of the queue. Keep it moving. Yeah, thank you for stopping by, Frayne. I hope you have a good rest of your day, man. It was great having you here. Wow, that almost sounded like almost elements of breakcore in there. Just in that little transition. Stay safe, Frayne. Take it easy. Some of the vocal delivery too is like very much reminiscent to some of like grunge or just in some of the like, I don't want to say lazy delivery, but the sluggish delivery. I wanna go far. Grog, 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 grog. Blah, 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 blah. I think it's a dog, but it might be a chihuahua, so just call it a rat anyway. I had 7 chihuahuas, it's fine. They're equivocally rats. And that tramp stamp is kind of crazy though on the cover. It's a big ass tramp stamp. And that's what I mean, like, with this thing feeling a little bit, like, dated, even though it's only a 3-year-old project. It's playing with much more older sounds, but recontextualizing them in a modern sense. Vintage sound with modern angst. Yeah, something about those drums just sounds so, not unfitting, but just so different. Like, again, I brought up kind of breakcore before. It just sounds a little punchier than, actually, maybe not even as punchy. Maybe a little less punchier than a traditional, like, punk drum would sound. Not a bad thing. Again, feeling like a nice 7 on that one. Nice. Get a little bit of that upbeat nature. I will say though, the drums on this song, as much as I like the upbeat nature of the song, they do feel a little bit drowned out in the background. If I have to pick one complaint, it might be early, but... They also very much are very left focused. My right ear is looking for something right now. My right ear feels left out of this listening experience. Again. Oops. I just realized I made myself a very big editing challenge. I haven't stopped the recording at any point. I'm gonna have one giant 4-hour recording. Oh well. Cockroaches are gross. Doesn't matter if they're the big or the little ones. Get them away from me. Oh, I like how the whole instrumental has slowed down a little bit. What? What do you mean by that? Okay, I mean, and it almost feels like I'm being thrown back to the No Worries project from earlier with the references to a relationship, whether it be a romantic one or a personal relationship, but the death of that relationship is coming close to an end. Yeah. So far, lyrically, this might be my favorite track yet. Instrumentally, it may be a little bit not for me, but I like what it's doing lyrically. Yeah, it feels very angsty, full of like aggression and anger, even though it is delivered in a more soothing way, if that makes sense. It's not like metal music where it's very in your face with the aggression, but lyrically he's angry. Whoever this singer is angry about something. There's like a nice amount of reverb on the instruments that, you know, makes it feel nice and underwater. Hey, take care, dude. I appreciate you stopping by. Get your homework done, you know, keep your studies in your forefront, and we'll see you next time. Thank you for spending as much time as you did here. Oh boy, no lyrics. Oh, that's noise. That's noise. What is going on? That's okay. I'm here for the long haul. Now we got at least one more person hiding in the background. I have a guess between one of two people who it might be. Okay. I certainly wasn't expecting this switch up, but it's a welcomed change. who's hiding in the background is either my mod, or they should be my mod. Okay, that's a good time to pause it. Yeah, everything happening on this track is certainly unexpected for me. Just the chaotic pickup and all the distortion and everything. Yeah, and as you're kind of hitting on it, Omar, just like the melodies are just so distinct from each other. It's switching up so frequently. I mean, it's hard for me to pick up on every little thing that's going on, but a very welcome switch up in the record. And like now you got a deep sub bass that's just thumping. It almost feels like it's got a dance vibe to it. That's a nice line. Speaking of originality, that's what this song has going for it. Nice way to end the song out, just chopping the instrumental for the last 5 seconds. That last song I'm feeling a little bit better on than any other track so far on this project. I'm feeling like a decent 8 on that one in comparison to all the other songs that I have about at a 7. Dude, you got back at the perfect time, CNR. We're about halfway through this Volume 1 by The Hellp. I've been holding on to your project. I kind of forgot to listen to it in all fairness, but I was juggling Minecraft Volume Alpha and all that stuff. So we got through Minecraft Volume Alpha. Your stuff comes up right after this project, and then I'm going to close the stream out with a little chili. So we got maybe 20-ish minutes to this project, 25 maybe. But I've got yours saved in a tab ready to go. Wow. Yeah, these 3 little tracks in a row, Elevation, Beacon, and Dirty, are all experimenting much more. Kind of reminds me a little bit to the Juju project I just listened to, except not as, like, horrifying in lyrical content. Really hoping we can just make it through this project without YouTube doing a takedown. That would be the most perfect stream yet. No takedowns. Come on. Distortion goes hard here. Wow. Those vocal chops are awesome. Telling you, man, there's like some sort of breakcore influence in this more punky instrumental. That's a really progressive experience. He doesn't like to stay stagnant at all.
This is a certified hood classic.
Damn, even the like air horn too. I might be a little off base with my comparison, but all the people who have pushed me to listen to Gene Dawson, this is giving me a very similar feeling in how it incorporates so many elements of like punk, hip hop culture, breakcore, and it just tries its best to be unique and distinct in its own way and experiment just the right amount where it's like it doesn't completely throw concept out the window, but it plays with it. It plays with the idea of what can you get away with in a sound like this.
Thought he had a catch to his surprise. Black cloak, suicide door hung high. Look me in the.
Man, I'm blessed. I have viewers who have good taste in music. That's what I'll say. I could be suffering like over in Brad's stream, but no, only good recommendations over here as of lately.
Have fun, get a gun, better be prepared. From a dirty west, and Sunday's best. My mind can't rest. I'm too obsessed with sweet excess, complete success. I'm lost at best. Rain to my neck. Nah.
Man, the scratch and the vocals. I mean, you can feel the anger coming out. I hope his vocal cords had time to recover after this.
My dinner day won't show a face, lit up in flames, designer tees and Levi's jeans. My miseries, her symphony.
It's a good way to end the record out too. Just kind of equating to some prospective person in this person's life who gets fulfillment out of seeing the singer miserable, which is a sentiment you could maybe relate to. But I really appreciate, if anything, most on that track is just the experimentation. I have so many notes about the distortion, the vocal chops, the air horns, and just the fact that it doesn't like to stay in one place. It likes to go all over the place. Great stuff. I don't know if Matthew's still hanging out in the chat. I hope he's able to catch the re-upload because this is a good submission. And it's coming from a new viewer too. Hey, Joe's back. Welcome back. We're getting close. We're getting close to the end. It's almost chili season soon. You missed the Minecraft Volume Alpha block, though. It's a long, relaxing, meditative listen. Definitely got my power nap in during it. So far this song kind of...
Go on forever. There's only so much countryside. Headlights only show so much. I'm not asking you to decide what you will do. I am urging you to follow your will.
So far this track is feeling like a bit of an intermission. Just connecting us from one point to the other.
And everything. What you want to see and what you don't. Then comes the fall of the road into waves. Small towns are only good for one thing. I'm not saying
Nice. You totally didn't have to do that, but I appreciate it. I hope the bike ride was good. I don't know what the weather's like by you, but the weather is certainly nice here, so I'd assume it's probably close to the same.
Remember the taste of the relaxing air, for that is the only ecstasy worth living for. Make something of yourself.
This vocal delivery is absolutely twisted. West. Okay. I'm in between, in the middle. I won't say exactly where, but it probably wouldn't take that much research for someone to pin where I'm roughly at. But yeah, we're somewhere in the middle. Yeah, even though this track kind of feels like an intermission section, I feel like it does a good job at doing that. Of course, I'm gonna have to wait to see what Feel does for the album as a whole, but I liked it, with just kind of the chaotic and broken nature to it.
I feel.
Hello?
I feel.
Oh my god. This almost kind of reminds me of Jane Remover. Only thing is, they kind of came up at the same exact time. Oh, we got another Snow Strippers fan. I love to see it. It kind of does, now I'm picking up on that too. It's a sabotage! Prepare for liftoff.
Chest cavity, fluid membrane, baptize my blood, feeling so strange. Mr. One Time, no name, he's insane. Do you really want it? Do you really want
Yeah, initially with this project I was kind of feeling more to be desired, but it has picked up to very impressive territory.
Kiss me, I won't tell you no. Fuck me, oh, I'm so exposed.
Oh, I was kind of feeling like we were preparing for liftoff a little bit, but I like the subversion of expectations to kind of do a brief build-up and just drop you down to the ground again. I'm wondering if we're going to get another build-up on this song. Whether it's one pump fake, two pump fakes.
How many trips have I passed? I need to talk to God at last. I need to talk to Jesus Christ and tell him that I need advice.
Found my freedom in a Valium, locked away by cocaine stallions.
I think I just picked up, he said lost his freedom in a Valium. I could be wrong. I'm gonna look up the lyrics to the song. Yep, find my freedom in a Valium. That's dark. Locked away by cocaine stallions. Oh my god. That line, best friend cheated on his lifespan. That's dark. Yeah, we got into deep drug-infused and depressing territory real quick here, and the song started off really pretty. But you know what? That is kind of... That really harkens back to your Snow Strippers comparison, because Snow Strippers as a whole is very high-energy, fun instrumentals with very dark content packed in.
Johnny 99 told me hop in the car. Mostly landed in a ditch. Oh my God. Running and the red lights coming and the red lights coming. Red lights coming and you don't know what. Red light, what? Coming.
Yeah, I hate to keep pausing, but what I will say is what I'm picking up with a little bit longer listening to this project is that it makes that decision to sacrifice some of the cleanliness in the delivery to be more genuine and revealing of the person's state while making this music. It is all over the place. The delivery is full of aggression. It has its softer moments, and it very much juggles between the two at random. But that is kind of reflective of how the brain works when you're in this state. So I appreciate it.
Coming to me, red light, what? Red light, what? Red light, what?
Nice. And the vocal panning is on point. Nice. So far, the midsection of this record has been a big jump in enjoyment for me.
I meant to tell you, I want to feel like a man again, burning some kind of ineffable freedom within me, knowing I don't have to scream. It's so hard. I feel like I can't win. I feel like I have to hurt myself to feel. I feel like it ain't worth my time to feel, but I know I have to keep going.
Wow. I love that little inclusion of just like the breaking apart wherever he was performing, like the chair falling into wooden pieces, just to close everything out. It feels like a nice bow to wrap everything up nicely. Final leg of the album, 5 tracks, they're all on the shorter side.
There's a young girl from Tennessee.
Oh, this is definitely Snow Strippers territory.
Taste of the vanity, I'm chasing the recipe. We've been running so hard that I hit the wall. Love spreading with the fire, which is that. Cold hearts of blood shines so mercilessly. We're addicted to the pain, 'cause it just won't leave. Yeah, so I've been tripping on. Now so what the way past 21. Numenon. Shuttered eyes. Numenon. Pick of life. Numenon. Tic tac cimarron. Numenon. Southwest Indian. Lebanon. Lot of lies. Spinning on. Spin of time.
Obligatory potential Brockhampton influence.
Is that too white? Super thin. Breaking up with innocence. They call them redskins, the gins, bottle sipped and cheek dance.
Now, my notes for this one are all over the place.
Closet, out the house, then out to college. New knowledge and burnout friends. Been a puppet, been a on my sleeve. We're addicted to the pain, cause it just won't sink us up. Been tripping on house on what the way past you. Lumina, shining lights. Lumina, here comes light. Lumina, tic tac, Cimarron. Southwest Indian. The banana, lot of lies.
Trooper.
Spit up time.
Kinda reminds me of mindless self-indulgence. Except I don't hate it. Really curious what the genre for this album is considered to be. Synth-punk. That is, yeah, that's accurate. I've been tripping on. Personally, I was thinking hyperpunk, but synth-punk makes a lot of sense. Man, what a great day for submissions, man. No one has submitted anything that is absolute garbage, and I love it. So you grew into a frog? Fraud, not frog. Wow, again, the Snow Strippers influence. They got a track called Suicide. Oh, wait, no. Maybe I'm mixing them up with someone else. Do it again. Kind of reminds me of Beastie Boys a little bit. Nice increase in volume. Nice and slow. Slowly increasing that volume. La 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 la. Yeah, so I just want to pause it real quick to make a note that I really like the way it subtly increased the volume, and now it's subtly increasing some of the tempo there too.
Suicide, suicide, got me living on a lifelong lullaby. Giddy, yep, I'm alive, I'm alive.
I won't lie, I don't know if this is my favorite track thus far. It's probably in the lower half of the record for me, but I still appreciate little elements about it. Generally, what I'm picking up on is this record very much subverts your expectations of what this project is supposed to be, because it doesn't stick to one style. It goes around and does a lot of different things. And especially the vocalist is able to warp their voice into so many different deliveries, whether it be that raspy, aggressive delivery, the more smoother, deeper tones, or the highs. I mean, they've really got it all. Drugs. Given the song title of this track is SXS, it feels like it really fit well on that snowboarding game. I believe it's SSX Tricky. I could imagine snowboarding down a giant mountain to this jam. That being said, Rippin' Riders is better than SSX Tricky. Might have to get the repeat listening treatment as well. This record spent a lot of time kind of just catching me off guard that I feel like I missed out on a lot of it. Two tracks to go. Next track is Vertigo, and so far I'm feeling a nice SpongeBob on this album overall. I told you! Breakcore influence all over this fucking thing. If you would have played track 1 and then played me this track right after, you would not convince me these are off the same album. Not at all.
Too many knots tied up in my highbrow. Make my blood clot, make my heart throb, make the skull pop, make the rock drop. Sisyphus on the downhill. Orpheus
Sisyphus? Quedeca? Back. Gap. We could go gap for gap. We could go riz for riz.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Like a very rejective nature to this song. Say yes to no man. What's crazy is I think I have the most notes for this project more than any other thing I've listened to today because of how much this project does. Two Hollis is someone I need to give a chance to. I've had them saved as well in my liked songs, but like, I think your note of like indie sleaze is perfect because that's exactly like how to nail this sound down. Is it's very sleazy. It's very dirty. You know, the underground side of things where there are no rules. You know, you're right though. Snow Strippers is definitely going to be much bigger than they currently are in the next few years. I'll put my money on that one. I'll bet with you. I'm gonna have to check out more from this group as well because they've got quite a few. Well, they got another EP to check out and a couple singles. This is quite the switch up. Curious if it's gonna throw this content back in our face.
Something like it's just a feeling, and leaves turn brown before they're green. I even bought that man a drink. Call him Lord Jesus, Lord Jesus. He comes to me when I have fallen down.
I'm reserving my commentary a little bit because I do want to say that this general sound kind of feels a little bit ill-fitting currently, but there's still plenty of room for it to kind of transition this into something completely different. I'm really curious if this like Lord Jesus line that keeps coming around is like genuine to the person singing it, or if it's more of like a ironic use of the line. But it does remind me of Dear Lord by Brockhampton, and how you're just in a completely different sound territory, and then Jesus comes out of nowhere.
Came I went down to the Virgin. She said he was waiting down on the other side. On the other side. Just across town on the other side. Through the fog on the other side. I'm begging Lord
It's nice vocal layering.
I'm calling Lord Jesus. Close to me 'cause I have fallen down. I'm calling Lord Jesus. I'm calling Lord
Yeah,
Jesus.
I think I'm gonna hit on that in a second here. Okay, so I literally had the note indie folky country for that last song, which given the context of the rest of this record, it feels simultaneously fitting and not fitting. It feels fitting because this project has all it has really done is play with your expectations and experiment all over the place, but then it feels unfitting because this is a very hefty departure from the previous sounds. That being said though, vocally, I really like it. The only thing that makes me slightly fall out of this track is the context of this Lord Jesus line going over and over again. It's something that I think I need to give a second listen to see if there is some kind of connection here and get the sense of purpose behind it. It might just not be my cup of tea. But generally though, this record as a whole, I appreciate everything it does. It pushes the line of what is acceptable in this style of music, and I think it is very innovative. And given time, if they fine tune some of the sounds in like this kind of record and come out with another project, I could see it being extremely positive on me. But even with this last track not being my favorite, I don't see this thing going any lower than like a decent 7 in my eyes, which is only appreciation on my end. So again, big thank you to Matthew, whether you're in the stream or not. I hope you're able to catch the upload if you're not here right now.